comes to the most popular recreational sports Americans play, things like softball, tennis, and soccer might come to mind.
But if you're looking for something a little newer and a lot faster, Tony may have found just what you're looking for in today's Behind the Wheel.
Just as Little League is the first step towards pro baseball, go-kart racing is the first step towards professional auto racing.
Lewis Hamilton started in karting. Virtually all of your F1 drivers started in karting.
But whether you hope to drive professionally or just as a hobby, your dream could start right here at Competition Motor Company in Tigard.
For the last 35 years, we've been providing racing go-karts to the general public for their recreation.
Kart racing is bigger now than ever, in part because it's just about the easiest and least expensive way to go racing.
In used, you can get started for $2,500.
That would include the kart and a few other essentials.
Typically, roll-around kart stands, you need some rudimentary tooling and tools and a gas jug and some way to haul it to the track.
Entry-level karts weigh as little as 150 pounds and are capable of speeds of up to 60 miles an hour. Racing on scaled-down road courses, the final package can be quite a handful.
In the race karts, we hit 2 Gs. So it's quite a heavy load, in cornering speed.
Like any sport, there are leagues and categories to suit any driver. While many are adults, kart racing also provides a great alternative for kids looking for a sport that's a little different.
It's a very family-oriented sport, so you're seeing, the full family come out, support, cheer.
Michelle's son is 13 and has already been racing for years.
My husband used to race cars, so I think it's a good way for them to connect.
And he's still picking up all of the life lessons that sports provide.
Working together, I think it's learning to be confident in what he does, patience.
As for Don, he still races a few times a year, but gets as much satisfaction now from helping the next generation of drivers.
I take pride in watching the young kids, start out and then get better and grow. I'm just a motorhead, I guess is the best way to put it. I've been involved with tinkering with engines and cars since I was a teenager, and here I'm not a teenager anymore, but I'm still doing it. It's my retirement plan.
Tony Martinez, Fox 12 Oregon.
If you've ever been to like a softball tournament or a volleyball tournament or a soccer tournament where you're kind of camped out there all weekend, it's the same thing when it's a race weekend. The families kind of get together, and Michelle was kind of alluding to that. It's a whole culture and community that builds up around it. She said she's, a confirmed kart mom, not a soccer mom, but a kart mom.
Yeah.
And the poor thing, we were just there shooting the story, and she's happened to be there. And I kind of said, would you mind if I ask her? She's like, okay.
I love it, though.
But yeah, I appreciate that.
I will say, though, it looks super fun. It looks kind of scary to me, like you're not enclosed, right? So it feels like you're so exposed.
But that's what makes it so much like real open-wheel racing, because you don't have anything around you. So I mean, it's a dangerous sport, but I mean, it's much safer than many other sports. But I mean, and they take extreme precautions to keep it safe. But I mean, it's very, very visceral and very, very exciting.
They're training wheels, so to speak.
Yes.
You don't want to do that, do bull riding. I mean, it's just,
there you go.
let's go
Wear a helmet either way.
to the Stoller Family Estate Camp.